Hello, and welcome to the Southern Belle channel. This is the Bargains by Belle auction, and for the first time tonight, I decided that I would pick a theme. I have such fun for the pop-up auctions when y'all pick themes, and one of my mods said to me, Belle, honey, you don't just pick a theme. You want more themes? Pick a theme. So I am still letting y'all pick for the week, but I thought it might be fun for me to pick a theme and to see if it was as much fun to do my own theme as to do y'all's theme. And if y'all missed out on the Bags by Belle auction, we had a great time. Most people left with some kind of a purse purchase or a bag purchase, and it was super fun. So let me welcome some people in the chat. Welcome to Amy Who's Your Diver, Paula Widener, I see Anna Moore, Brenda. Welcome. Let's see who else was here. Oh, welcome. So I'm so glad that y'all are here. This should be a super fun theme. The theme for tonight is Southern Belle's Cafe. And if you've watched my recorded videos during the week, then you will see that I had a big candy score. I had a big coffee score last week, but it's not just going to be that. When you have a cafe, you have lots of kitchen stuff and dining room stuff, decor, and even cleaning items, all the stuff that you would need to run a cafe. So I use that as my impetus to set up and pick the items for the auction. Hello, Songbits Laura. It is such a pleasure to see new people here. So, if you've never been here before, or if you've never bought anything with me before, I've got a registration pinned to the top. That way, I know where to send your invoice so that you could pay me, and I know where to ship the items that you win. So, Anna, you don't need to fill that out. You've bought for me at other people's auctions, even though I don't think you've bought at my own auction. So, I have all your information. You're already on the mailing list, so hopefully you're getting my emails and you heard about the auction from my own newsletter. Jennifer Hayes, hello and welcome. So, announcements and then how this works. So, the first announcement I have is that on my community page, I have the poll for next Tuesday's pop-up auction, and you get to pick the theme as you always do for the weekday auctions. And the mods and I have come up with 4 great choices. So, the choices to vote on for next Tuesday's auction is all about animals, which if you're thinking, oh, I don't have a pet, it should be pet stuff. Pet stuff. Are animals with other items with animals on it, such as stationery with animals on it, vases in the shape of owls. I've got necklaces with elephants on them. I've got coin purses with sloths on them. So not just items with that are for pets. The second choice is spring cleaning, because it is spring and cleaning is important, but it will be both cleaning for your house and cleaning for your body, your hair, your skin, nails, etc. The third choice is spring bling. So it will be all gorgeous bling jewelry, but with a theme for spring. And the fourth choice, which right now is winning with 40 some odd percent of the vote, but when y'all vote, y'all could change which one is winning, is called Pastel Palooza. So we will have all items that are pastels: pastel decor, pastel jewelry, pastel purses, pastel shoes, pastel clothing, you name it. Pastel candles. pastel pillows. So therefore, make sure when the auction is over, you go ahead and vote in the poll. Um, Let me also say that we'll be having a fun game show on Thursday nights called Battle with Belle, which is at 8 p.m. And I hope everybody can attend. That's a show where we don't sell squat. We just have a good time and play a game called Last Word. So, and when you register, you automatically become part of my newsletter. So I'll send you an auction update with the days, the times, and the themes of the various auctions. So it's super important that you fill out the registration form. Okay, let me tell you how this auction works. To bid, you first need to fill out the registration form or already be a previous bidder. Then you bid in numbers in the chat. So the bidding is in $1 increments, except for Belle's Bargain Bonanza Round. The Belle's Bargain Bonanza Round is at the beginning and at the middle. And then at the very end, we have a scratch and dent round. During Belle's Bargain Bonanza, we plummet the starting bids to just $1 and we plummet the bidding increments to just 50 cents for that round and that round only. And when that round is over, we go back to our normal auction situation. So the method of payments that I accept are Zelle, because Zelle has no fees. So Zelle is my preferred method of payment, but I also take PayPal. And PayPal is not just PayPal anymore. PayPal also processes all and them. So I do all of my accounting through PayPal, regardless of how you'll pay. I work up the invoices on the PayPal invoices, which is what you will receive in your email. The shipping I do through Pirate Ship, which works through UPS and USPS to give discounted rates. They calculate shipping based on three criteria: the distance from your zip code to mine, the weight of the package, and the dimensions of the package, the length, width, and height. Okay, so are there any questions about registration, bidding, invoicing, shipping, or payment methods? Let me catch up in the chat. Oh, Southern Belle, when you were a moderator for Daily Dive and Grab It Fast. That was before I started my own channel. Well, thank you ever so much for remembering me, Laura, and coming to support me. You know, I've been working so hard on this channel that I haven't been to a lot of those shows, off the Bees Lives. He was nice enough to shout me out and even show a little bit of my. But I'm up to a subscribers. We'll have to have so 800 more watch hours and I'll be monetized. And uh, Laura, make sure you check out dumpster diving haul videos. So because even though I'm doing auctions, I'm doing my initial uh, I'm so sorry that I am cutting out. I'm in New Orleans, and there's something about which is the only internet we have down here, just comes and goes. They come out to try to fix or update it, but we still aren't fully up after Hurricane Ida. Well, turn on the closed caption, or if you about appreciate knowing to fix it. So well, who is ready to begin Belle's Bargain Bonanza tonight? If so, let's see some thumbs up. Let's see some fleur-de-lis in the chat. Is my on? Someday when they don't know me, oh, what southern state are you from? And, and the fleur-de-lis, who's your diver for those fleur-de-lis, and thank you, Paula, for the thumbs up. Up is a great way to also it helps. Y'all can also press the share button and share me out on your YouTube community page, on your Facebook, your Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, and probably some more that I don't even know the names of because social media isn't really my thing. But I do operate a Discord. The mods will drop the link to the Discord. The Discord is absolutely free. It is G-rated and family friendly, and it has a sweet Southern theme. It's a great place to be able to communicate, to post, to message. Also, when sharing out your own YouTube videos or the YouTube videos of channels you follow, it's a great place to share out those channels to help them get more exposure and more views. Go ahead and let the good times roll with our Belle's Bargain Bonanza. So, who's ready? Okay, in this Belle's Bargain Bonanza, as Paula wrote, the bidding will all $1 choice, and the bidding increments will be lowered to 50 cents. So, since the theme is Belle's Cafe, let's look at some delicious snacks. So we have some Twinkies. These Twinkies are 2 packs. So you get not just one, but you get 2 in every package. If you're worried about them getting squished in delivery, I can try to put these inside a box and then put the small box inside a bigger box. But also, if you want to buy a case like this, 6 come in a box. And so therefore, I can just the last person who did bought them in a group of 6 so that they could be mailed in their hostess Twinkie box. The next item I have are called old-fashioned hard candies, are by Clay's Candy since 19. It's officially fat-free, gluten-free. So it's a cinnamon flavor and a delicious. Next, I have these cute little candy canes of beautiful little candies. These are not M&Ms. These are kind of the generic equivalent of M&Ms. And then last but not least, by Hershey's, I have these Hershey's Zero Sugar. Hi, Kim. Kim is Adopted Retro Specs. Okay, so any interest on any of these snack items since we're calling this auction Southern Belle's Cafe? We'll be having lots of snacks and candy and items that you would use in a cafe. I'm just fine and dandy. How are you, Kim? So we'll see if anybody has any interest. Hello, Danielle. For those of you who may not know, my moderator, Danielle, she makes all of my beautiful thumbnails. She is an absolute graphic artist. Okay, any interest in these snacks? Looking for $1 for choice? Otherwise, we will clear them off and get to some of my other Belle's Bargain Bonanza items. Okay, we'll give this just a minute for the lag. Last call. Oh, you are welcome, and I am so blessed to have you as part of my mod squad. Okay, we will pass on the snacks then. No worries there. Okay, next, I don't know about the cafes that y'all go to, but the ones that I've been taken to usually have candles, which can make them romantic or can make them scenic. So I thought I would offer some candles. Oh, I've got red. I've got indigo. I've got purple, green, pretty in pink, red one, classic white, and I have a glittery red one. Sandwich that over there. And I do have multiples in case you need a set of two for your table, or maybe you need a set of 4 or a set of 6. So there's something about candles that just make a table romantic or make it a little bit more elegant. And these are nice long candles too. Sometimes candles are even a way of making it more formal, like if you're having a dinner party or you're having a Thanksgiving dinner or a Christmas dinner. And once again, I want to thank everybody for being here. If you would, please click the thumbs up. So let's see if anybody is interested in some candles. So you'll just have to use your imagination as we go through these and just imagine that I'm setting you a table, that I'm lighting the candles for you, that I'm serving you food. So you'll just have to let your imagination play out during this fun theme. Okay, Amy is bidding $1 for choice. $1.50 for choice of candles. Once again, the choice colors are white. There's kind of a glittery red, a darker solid red, a longer bright red, an indigo, a purple, a green, and a pink. Thank you so much. Anybody want to go up to $1.50 for choice? We'll see if anybody wants to go up, and if not, we will count this down to Amy. Keep in mind, I do have multiples in case you need a set of a certain number to go in however many candle holders you might have. Any other interest? And don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, if you are on a computer, make sure you are on live chat. If you're on a phone, make sure you're on all chat. And always make sure the red line at the bottom is pulled all the way forward. So we are going once. We are going twice. Paula, for our newbies, you might want to spell out the words so that we can be newbie friendly. We don't want to leave anybody who's new out and not know what we mean. Fair warning. And sold to Amy, who's your diver for choice. Let's see which Amy picks and how many. Everybody in the chat, congratulate Amy on her win. Thank you so much, Amy. Beautiful colors. You might even want different colors to change out the candle or to go with different decor for the holidays. 2 of the glitter and 2 of the brighter red. Okay, let me check my quantities here. Okay, so these are the 2 glitter ones. Amy bought what I had. Okay. And then 2 of the brighter red. Okay, that's these. Oh, wait. These aren't exactly the same color. Let me put these back down. One's a little bit more orange. Okay, let me find 2 that are exactly the same color. Okay, here's 2 the same color. All right, excellent. So we've got those 4 for Amy. Anybody else? We've still got more candles available for the $1 price. Let me know if it's to be second choice. Welcome, Brenda. So nice to see you here. Okay, anybody else for some of these dramatic and gorgeous candles for this fun Southern Bells Cafe? Yes, these are the colors available. Once you choose your color, you can buy as many as you want. Here's a little example. I have uh, boxes. So if you choose indigo, then I just pull some indigo ones out. If you choose purple, I pull however many purple ones you have out. I'm just showing the various colors that I have. Most of them I have in multiples, if that makes sense. Kind of like those shoe stores where they show you one of every shoe, and then you tell the salesman, I want this in a size 8. And then he goes to get the other one so you could try it on. So it's just a matter of being able to fit them in front of the screen. Because if I fit all of the boxes of candles that I have, it wouldn't all fit in front of the camera. Because my mother loved these taper candles and she would match them to her table decor. And every time we had a family meal, when I would come to visit, when my sister would come to visit, back when she was still a homemaker and entertaining, she always had candles as an occasion when we would dine together at their house. Okay, I will take 2 white and 2 of the light colored ones. Okay. Let me grab those here. All right, so here's 2 in white, and here's 2 in the pretty pink. for Brenda. I hope that's right. Okay, anybody else? It's so hard to even find taper candles, and these not only easy to find because I have them right here, but for the bargain price of just $1. Okay, any other interest? I'm so glad I offered these as part of Belle's Bargain Bonanza tonight. Okay, anybody else? Otherwise, we'll do a last call on these candles. If anybody is watching this on the replay, these are the colors that I still have left. I have duplicates of many, if not most of them. I think this may be the only orange I have because I found it at the bottom of the box. But all the rest, I have plenty. Okay, last call, Paula, last call. All right, well, we will pass on these then. All right. Here is a frequent favorite. I have these Swedish fish minis. They are tropical. They're only 110 calories. And let me show you the back here so you can see what the flavors are. So, what's a tropical flavor? It is pina colada, tropical island, beachy punch, and passion fruit. So, once again, a starting price of just $1. Also, I think these are so pretty. These are white chocolate covered pretzel rods. I got to tell you a funny story. In case you don't know, white chocolate is not actually chocolate. Because occasionally you'll hear somebody say, "Oh, well, I'm allergic to chocolate." Well, that's why white chocolate was invented. It's actually sugar and butter. So there is actually no chocolate in white chocolate. Did y'all know that? Also, as another treat, by Kellogg's Nutri-Grain, I've got these chocolatey banana bites. So, partial fruit, a tiny little bit of chocolate, a great replacement when you just don't have time for breakfast or you need a little bit of protein. And last but not least, I've got some Kind bars. These are dark chocolate and almond mint. Another great breakfast replacement. Another great thing to keep in your purse. You can see in sugar, high in protein. So those will be the choices. See if anybody needs any of these snacks before we get around to starting the auction. It's always fun to have these little dollar rounds. And y'all make sure to tell me the things that you're looking for. And I will bring those up sooner than later because I wouldn't want you to miss out on them. So if you're looking for candy, if you're looking for coffee, decor, kitchen items, mugs, cleaning items, spoons and kitchenware, you name it. Okay, Amy is bidding. So we've got Amy in for $1. Anybody want to go up to $1.50? Or anybody want to get in for second choice? Anybody for $1.50? Otherwise, let's count this down to Amy, Paula, going once, going twice, Fair warning. And sold. Amy, who's your diver? Let's see which ones and what quantities she wants. Amy's all all caps, please, Paula, if you don't mind, sweetheart. Okay, sold to Amy, who's your diver. Let's see what Amy picks and what quantities. 6 of the chocolate bananas and 6 kind bars. Okay, let me check my quantities on the chocolate bananas. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I had exactly 6. I love it when it works out that way, Amy. Woohoo! And I have way more than 6 kind bars. So if anybody else wants a kind bar, there are still some available. Thank you so much, Amy. Anybody else? For kind bars that are dark chocolate almond mint, white chocolate pretzel rods, and look how pretty they are, and, and Swedish tropical minis. Yes, how many of the pretzel rods would you like? They come in 2 packs, and I have plenty, so just let me know the number you would like to order. Two, please. Okay, fantastic. Anybody else? Oh, well, we're going to get to the auction. Feel free to chat you'd like to start with. Run a cafe. Okay. Clearing these off. Thank you, everybody. This will conclude Belle's Bargain Bonanza, but fear not. In a few hours, we will have one in the middle of the auction. Let me back up the camera so I can show a few larger items. Well, this cafe, I picture it kind of looking like the one on Friends. And on Friends, they had sofas and pillows and all kinds of great stuff. Now, let me show you with this one. This pillow is already shrink wrapped. So sometimes you think, well, a pillow, that's going to take up my whole box. I just can't possibly buy a pillow. Oh, 2 more. Okay. We will sell you a total of 4. No problem. Okay, Amy, did you get that down? All right, 4 coming to Brenda. Okay, so I've got pillows. I've got 2 of these. They say grateful, and look at the stitching on them. The stitching is gorgeous. It is raised, and it's got a gray and white background. So, but I just wanted to show you that this is shrink wrapped. And so when you open it up, it will inflate. But this, with it already being packaged this way, will take up less room in your box. So I've got 2 of these in case you need them for your sofa. And I'm going to start these at $8. But it doesn't have to be on the sofa. You could put this on your recliner chair. You could put this on your bedroom pillow to remind yourself to be grateful when you wake up in the morning that you are alive, to be grateful that you had an entire day to do what you wanted to when you're going to bed. This could even be a great gift that reminds you to tell somebody else that you are grateful for them. Yeah, you could buy a card. Do you know that cards sell for about $5 nowadays? And you could write them that you're grateful. Send this pillow, which is going to give them the gift of pampering and the gift of comfort, a warm and soft place to lay their head to remind them that you are grateful for them. Let me see if it gives the dimensions on the bag. Actually, it tells you how to open up a pillow and fluff it up. That's funny that they feel like you need unpacking instructions, but it does. Okay, I thought it would say someplace, but it doesn't. Okay, well, here it is. You can tell it's a nice big pillow. Any interest? And I do have two of these in case you need a set. Aw, y'all are having such nice things to say. Well, since y'all seem to like the pillows, I guess the problem is not the pillows, it must be the price. So let me do a price drop. Let's drop the price to 7 and see if somebody is suddenly interested. I just love the stitching on these. You know, so many pillows these days are printed, but these actually have an embroidered stitching on them that I just think is so elegant. Super elegant. Let's see that they have the price to just $7 if anybody is suddenly interested. If not, we can pass because I've got plenty of other cafe related stuff. But I'll tell you, in real life, if I were operating a cafe, this is one of the things I would literally decorate it with. Are pillows that said grateful. Grateful that I was able to have a cafe, that I was able to have customers. Thank you so much for the fleur-de-lis, Amy. And if y'all would, give me a thumbs up and go ahead and share out my auction. And Paula is saying that this is passed. Okay. Well, let's do something else then. Okay. Cafes often have a place where you can put your coat. So I've got this decorative plaque with hooks, and it's got 3 stations. And you've got the big hook up here. You've got the small hooks down here. I'm going to start this one at $10. So this is super heavy duty. In reality, it would be great for your foyer. It would be great for your mudroom. It would be great for even on the door of your coat closet so that you could hold more and organize more. So if it were me, I'd probably hang my purse here and then hang my coat on the top. But y'all can use it any way you like. It's brand new. Let me come a little bit closer. Wasn't trying to be standoffish. Let's see if there's any interest in this. You know, one of the great things about spring is we often think about spring cleaning, but it's also a great time for organization or reorganization. Because sometimes you just need a better way to stack and store your items. Since I have been reselling and going through closet after closet after closet of my parents' house, I have so many stacks just sitting out in my living room to sell stuff, but I really need to put it away and stack it better in the closet and then get it out each time rather than just kind of leaving it in piles in case I have another auction. Well, not in case. I'm definitely having more auctions every Saturday and Sunday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, anybody interested? If not, we can pass. I realize that most of y'all probably aren't thinking about hanging up your purses and your jackets and your coats since the weather has gotten so warm. Well, one of the things I like about cafes are the cute little signs. I can just imagine this sign sitting over saying free samples here. Or I can imagine this saying nut free options here or gluten free options. So it's got a cute little washboard bottom and it's got chalkboard at the top. It's got a wooden frame. This is the nice thick frame to it. So this is going to be the first option. Paula, we're going to start this at $3. So, because I'm tired of passes. So I'm going to have a low $3 item. That way we can get some of these sold. But fear not, that is not the only option. I do have one with a white frame. This one says laundry room, open 24 hours. You wear it, you wash it. How cute is that? Scoot this over here. And last but not least, here's another one with a natural frame. This one also says laundry, wash, dry, fold, and repeat. And for anybody who is new in the chat, we don't normally abbreviate. We normally use the words starting bids to be newbie friendly. I realize it's very confusing to see SB in the chat because my channel name is Southern Belle. But the SB does not mean Southern Belle. It actually means starting bin. So Paula, if you could be so kind as to type that out going forward, I'd appreciate that, sweetheart. Pretty please. Okay, so we have this cute laundry sign. So in reality, we have two different types of laundry signs, and then we have the catch-all sign where you can write what you want to. Now, I told you a few of the items that I'd write on it if it were a cafe. But if I were a family using it at home, I might put it over by the dishwasher and put clean or dirty. Or maybe instructions for the kids to unload the dishwasher or to load the dishwasher. So I might also just make it a welcome sign or a sign about what we were having for dinner. So much you could use these cute little signs for. Let's see if there's any interest in these cute little washboard signs. I had somebody who bought these a couple of months ago from me, and she said that she just blinged hers out. She added all kinds of gems and studs. I think she may have even added some craft jewelry pieces and totally made it into something else. Okay, we'll do a last call on these, and then if there's no interest, we can pass. If there are things that you are waiting for me to bring up, then y'all just let me know, and I will bring those things up while you have room to ask. Okay, we will pass on these. All right, next, how about some more snacks? Okay, I've got some double dipped peanuts. Yum, yum, yum. These are crunchy peanuts double dipped in rich milk chocolate. I'm going to start these off, Paula, for $2. These are 12 ounces. And let me see if I can show you the date. Date's always so hard to show on these. Sometimes you got to get it just in the right light. It is 2024. There you go. 74. So, looking for a $2 starting bid on these double dipped peanuts. I love that they're in this resealable container so that you can sit there while you're watching TV and you can just eat and snack out of it. And then when you're done, you just put the lid back on it. You could even just leave it there on your coffee table or your side table. You know, so many snacks, you're not able to close it back up. $2. Yes, they are good until 2024. Also, think about it. You can have just chocolate protein. Nuts are a great source of protein. Hello, Lisa. Welcome, welcome. I'm sorry you came in when I was showing food. I know Lisa's trying to change up her diet and her eating. If you haven't seen her interview on Heart to Heart with Belle about her new medical condition, go back and take a look. Okay, we'll do a last call on this. All right, and we'll go on to something else. Okay, how about a little bit more food? This is done. I only have one package. Oops, I'm getting such a glare on the package. Hopefully that's better. It's Hawaiian Host. It's a macadamia medley, and it's covered in chocolate. Let me find the date. It is good until October of 2023. I only have one, and you know these macadamia nuts are hard to find. We're going to start this one off at $3. This would also be a great Mother's Day gift or Father's Day gift. Everybody, make sure you click the thumbs up, pretty please. And if you're on a computer, that you are on live chat. If you're on a phone, you're on, and that your red line is pulled all the way forward so that you're not lagging. I'm sorry, Lisa. Do you need me to show something else other than food? If it's too much of a temptation, I can try to show something else while you're here, if that would help you out. I could swap to coffee or some mugs or canisters or something. Okay, any interest in the macadamia medley? Great source of protein, so that you're getting a little protein with your chocolate. Okay, we can pass on this one. Let's do something other than food to help Lisa out. Let me show you some fun decor. You know, if I were operating a cafe, I think this would be super cute decor for the tables. I would probably even light it to make a romantic ambiance. This would be pretty inside or outside. Let me see if I can back up so y'all can see just how big it is. And it is so elegant. We're going to start this at $10. I also think for it would be pretty with maybe some greenery around here. If you wanted to fix it up for Christmas, you could have holly or you could have poinsettias. So you could even enhance the beauty of it. It's a black metal. And not only that, but look at these pretty little studs. It's kind of like little crystals sticking out. So pretty. Very elegant as well. And I want to remind everybody that on my community page, I do have a poll for the next pop-up auction, and I'd appreciate everybody voting. Thank you so much for the compliments. Any interest? Just as pretty on this side. It'd also be lovely on a picnic table or a patio table. Wouldn't necessarily have to go inside at all. Any interest? Otherwise, we can pass. Okay. Next, let me show you some canisters. These say coffee. And let me open it up for you. I'll take it out so you can see it. Here we go. And the set, look, comes with a little spoon in it. Isn't that cute? Here's the top to it. Oops. Top doesn't want to go down because of the little spoon, just because the spoon is wrapped. Let me see if I can put it this way. There we go. Here's the top to it. Super cute. That way you're not just having an old bag of coffee just sitting around on the counter. Oh, we're going to start this at $8. $8, and I have 2 of these. Let's see if there's any interest. These are made by a company called Crofton. They are stoneware and they hold 43 fluid ounces. That is a ton of coffee. Keep in mind, I will be selling lots of bags of coffee. I've got 12-ounce bags, I've got 20-ounce bags, and think of how many bags you could empty into this canister to store. The last item I had said was $10. So sorry if there was a misunderstanding about it. But I know sometimes I go fast, sometimes my accent is hard to understand. Hi, Pamela. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so any interest in this coffee set? So you get the canister, you get this little spoon that comes in it. It's by Crofton. It holds 43 ounces. If not, I can pack it back up. Always good to see Pamela in the chat. Okay, next, let me show a beautiful platter that I have. This belonged to my late parents. Let's see if I can get it to stand up here. I can get it to stand up better here. Okay. This is a Charles Stewart bone china platter. And you'll see it has gold around the edges. I don't think they ever used it. Here's the opposite side. Here's the information about it. It's called Royal Gold, and it's a cake plate. And if y'all would like for me to take it out of the package to show you it is brand new, I'm glad to do that. We are going to start this at $10. Sorry about the glare. So my parents just loved serving utensils, but they didn't always get around to using them. Sometimes they would put them up so well they would forget where they were, or they would, forget to get it out at the last minute. And that was the case with this Christopher Stewart piece. Let's see if there's any interest in this. It's at least vintage, if not antique. Well, I probably shouldn't go down on this piece, but I know that I'm not going to do any entertaining and it is not going to get used with me. So I'm going to reduce this to $8, even though it is bone china, even though it is royal gold. I am going to reduce this to $8. So price drop. In case anybody is interested in this vintage or antique collectible cake plate. If not, we will pass on this. Still many great items of home decor, dining, food, and coffee to come on this fun themed auction called Southern Belle's Cafe. Paula, did you get that? Okay, there it is. There must be a little bit more lag than I realized. Okay, we'll see if there's any interest. Otherwise, we will pass and go on to something else. Okay, we can pass then. Thank you, everybody. Next, let's go on to a healthy option for all of you who are looking to be healthier, eat healthier, which a lot of the time means your food and your food preparation. I've got this set. It's called Top Chips Set. It's a chip maker and a food slicer. And if you want healthy chips, this is the way to go because you can give up the potatoes and instead make your chips from sweet potatoes, make your chips from carrots, make your chips from apples. So we're going to start this set, Paula, at $10. And so what all do you get in this set? Well, you get a microwavable chip maker and you get the mandolin slicer. So let me give you a close up. So you're getting this and you're getting this in here. So here are the instructions on the back where it shows you how you use your vegetables or fruit to make the chips, then how you lay them out. Then you're no chance of burning them in the oven because this is for microwave. I love that. And so let me open this up and show you the inside. I was looking at this earlier because I was curious what it was going to look like. Okay. So, oops. Falling out. Here's the instructions right here on how to use it. Here is the microwave tray, and inside the box is the mandolin slicer. So you can see it is still new, and you can see how it works with the aeration. This is the book that gives you all of the instructions on how to use it, how to slice, the time that you need to cook various potato, carrot, sweet potato, apple, pear and mango. Those are good options as well. Okay, Paula is in for 10. Thank you, Paula. Let me get this packed back up. Who wants to go up to 11? Remember, you're getting both the microwave cookware and you're getting the slicer. It is so much easier to get out than back in. But you can tell it's still brand new. Let me get the instructions back in. Looking for 11. Okay. I think it goes in this way and this way. There we go. Okay, let's count this down to Paula. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Paula for 10. Everybody in the chat, congratulate Paula. Connie Wilton, I'm doing just great. I'm having a super fun time with this cafe theme tonight. It's kind of like getting to have a cafe for just one night, but without having to cook anything. So kind of more like playing hostess, but still super fun. Okay, let me move this to the sold bin. Thank you ever so much, Paula, sweetheart. Okay. Well, you know from the coffee score video, hopefully y'all got a chance to watch that we're going to have coffee in this auction. So how about we sell a few mugs? I have this huge 6-pack. See how I can get it here. Well, see if I can show the whole thing. Maybe I've got it there. Okay. This is a 6-pack of 12-ounce mugs. Let me give you a close-up. We're going to start this at $12 for the 6-pack. That's just $2 a mug. So it has a fruit motif. So you've got some cherries, some plums, some pears. You've got blackberries. And I think those are more cherries and plums. So I guess the series repeats itself. So brand new, still in the box. I could probably open it and give y'all a little peek. Let's see if I can give y'all a little peek. These are so pretty. This is what they look like in the box. Still brand new. Just as lovely as the picture on the outside. Okay. So, who needs some beautiful mugs to drink all that coffee we're going to sell off tonight? KJ! So glad to see you, KJ. I was just saying we needed some laughs, some here. Always add so much to the chat. He's like our male chaperone. You know, down south, we always need to give us his elbow, both so that we're not falling, teetering around on our high heels, but also just for safety. And I think of KJ as that gentleman who is like the dapper escort that we have around here. Now, Kami is saying that would be nice to do up for special occasions with hot chocolate and marshmallows. And, speaking of that, even though this is a 6-pack, there is no reason you couldn't open these up and make 6 individual gifts. Oh, I had said, Paula, that these were going to be $12 because remember, I talked about how that worked out to just $2 a cup. So, you could open it up and make 6 individual gifts because just like Connie said, you could put in some hot chocolate and marshmallows, or maybe you fill it with some candy canes at Christmas, some lollipop in the spring. So tons of cute little things you could put in a mug. I've even seen some of the jewelry channels take a mug, fill it with jewelry, and then sell it as a lot. So much you can do with coffee cups. And so this is a set of 6. It has a beautiful fruit motif to it. So I'm looking for $12 starting bid. That's just $2 a cup. Surely a mug is worth $2. If there's somebody who only wants certain mugs, then I suppose I could open it up and sell them individually. But I kind of think it's nice having a whole fruit motif. And Connie's got a great idea that you could even do coffee or specialty teas. And spoiler alert, during the second Belle's Bargain Bonanza, I have some individual flavored hot chocolates that I'm going to be offering. So those would be a great idea to put inside these mugs. Okay, he would consider being my Sir Walter Raleigh, who Raleigh, North Carolina was named after. Okay, any interest in these mugs? Otherwise, we will pass, and I do have some individual mugs to sell. I bet they heard that. Next up on the auction, I have this pedestal mug. I love that it doesn't just boringly sit on the table, but it has this beautiful pedestal, which makes it extra tall. I also love the design of this handle. It gives you a little extra room in case you have fat fingers like I do. There is a very demure, delicate print on it. We're going to start this at $2. I'm okay. Those mugs are mostly goners. So at the next sale, the very few that didn't break will be sold individually. So, but thank you for asking. I'm okay. I'm sorry y'all heard that. Um, I don't think half price is going to cut it, KJ. Y'all want to see how bad it is so that y'all can laugh at me? Here's one of them. So, here's another one. Yeah. Now some are just fun. This one didn't break. So, okay, choice. If anybody wants either of these. This one is Total Goner. So I was not expecting the entire side to just let go and fall. Because this is what happened. They fell out this way. In fact, there may still be one left. Is there one left that didn't fall out? Okay. So there's one other that didn't fall out. It's the blackberry one. Okay, so really, we have a choice of three. We're going to say $2 each. Oh, I'm not a person you vocabulary. Speak Mandarin, then there's no chance you're going to suddenly start speaking Mandarin. And when you've never learned to cuss and you've never said those words, there's no chance they're suddenly going to start flying out because they're just not in your vocabulary. Use as a planter. Well, I think I've just learned an important lesson that came at a very, very, very high cost of losing merchandise. Hopefully, I can at least sell some of these little $2 cups to recoup my losses. So I've got the pear ones. I have the blackberry ones, which have kind of a bluish color. And then in the center, I have this gorgeous pedestal cup. Karen's going to be sad that she missed this because you know she would have something funny to say about it. But I'm sure she will tease me off camera. Okay, any interest in any of these cups? Otherwise, I have some specialty cups coming up. Okay, we will pass on this. And clearly, I'm holding these, so no chance of them falling out of a box again. Um, such a lesson, such a lesson. Okay, who out there likes Ray Dunn? Look at this fancy Ray Dunn cup. We're going to start this one at 15. This is for your soulmate. Be a great anniversary gift, or a great I'm thinking about you gift, or I'm sorry for what I said, an apology gift. It is a blush pink. Here's the inside. So we'll see if we have any Ray Dunn collectors out there. Anybody like Ray Dunn? Be such a nice gift. Imagine serving breakfast in bed to your spouse or soulmate in this soulmate cup. So that the cup was part of the gift, the breakfast was part of the gift. But I know most of y'all that drink coffee don't just drink coffee at breakfast, but sometimes as an afternoon pick me up or a late night thing. There's F.W. Waller. Thank you, friend, for stopping by. He's got a great channel critiquing classic movies, and he's also on my Discord. And he had a great episode on Heart to Heart with Belle where we discussed writer's block. Oh, and I tell you what, done mug down to 12. Once again, here's the bottom. You can see it's brand new. This was actually a gift from my dad to my mom, and she just never got around to using it. You can see it's even numbered. It is number 213. So we'll take it down to 12 bucks. Thank you, Paula. Okay, any interest in the Ray Dunn mug now that we lowered the price? I'll give just a minute for the lag, and then we'll go on to a different specialty mug. Well, when y'all are talking about me behind my back, y'all can say Southern Belle doesn't cry over spilled milk. She doesn't even cry over dry ceramics. I dropped my tip jar after that so that, oh, that would have been a funny joke. Okay. Hi, Tammy. Welcome, welcome. Tammy, we're showing this Ray Dunn mug, and we just lowered the price from 15 to 12. Also, you missed me dropping a whole bunch of ceramic mugs that broke and shattered. And you got to see what happened when calamity and loss of goods happens and how I handled it. It was a funny moment, I am sure, but I still didn't cry. Okay. Any other interest? Otherwise, we're going to pass on this. All right. Here's the next one. This is going to be $5. This one says red, white, and blue. No, even better. Red, white, and blessed. And look how wide this mug is. This isn't just a coffee mug. This is the kind of mug you can put soup in. You can put stew in. You can put chili in. Of it. Oh, I should not have said behind your back. I just mean when you're mentioning funny things that happen on other channels. So we all watch lots of auctions. So therefore, of course, we're talking about the funny Derek guy that's become a topic of conversation on Leslie and Kim's show, or we're talking about some of the funny things that Scrap Dog finds. You know, every channel has special features and funny things they do and tell. So it is perfectly fine for y'all to say, you should have seen what all Belle dropped and how she handled it. So I'm not worried at all. I was just teasing y'all about it. So and for anybody who isn't already a member of my Discord, Amy Who's Your Diver is dropping the links. It is completely free. It is G-rated and family friendly. It's a great place where you can share out your favorite YouTube channels, your own YouTube channels. You can talk, you can post, you can comment, as well as private messaging. Delilah? Oh no, Delilah can't stay, but thank you for popping in. Hopefully, you can stay long enough to hit the thumbs up. Oh, she suffered with a toothache. Oh, toothaches can be so painful. But I do absolutely appreciate ever so much that you did come by to say hi and to click the thumbs up. That means so much. Okay, so let's instead of talking about that, let's talk about the products, pretty please. So I have this gorgeous, big, wide cup that says red, white, and blessed. Not just red, white, and blue, but red, white, and blessed. Because so many of us are fortunate. Some people think that they're lucky, but really they are blessed. I understand that there are other things y'all need to do, other places you need to be. I am lucky and blessed that y'all came at all and to even have a few minutes of your time and to even have a thumbs up. So don't feel pressured, anybody. If you can't stay, just dropping by is a gift. So I think about it like a party where there are some people who come early, help you set up, stay through the party, and even help you clean up. There are other people who just drop by, say hello, maybe take a little sample of the food, a little spin around the dance floor, thank the host, and then just get on with their day or their evening. So it is no, y'all can't necessarily stay for a long time. That's absolutely fine. Okay, so I was looking for a $5 starting bid on red, white, and blessed. Any interest? Okay, if not, we will pass on this. If anybody has things that they're looking forward to seeing, then go ahead and let me know, and I will bring those things forward. Here is a great little canister. It's absolutely clear. I understand. No worries. FW Waller, thank you ever so much for stopping by and clicking the thumbs up. Such a great help, my friend. I appreciate you. Okay, we're going to start this canister at the low price of $6. Now, it might look like there's something in it. It's not. It's just the packaging. I don't know why their idea of packaging is this little paper. This is how it actually looks, but I guess they want to give an idea of what it looks like when you put food in it. So it comes with this strange little paper as a display. But I will put it back in since that's the way it came. But I just wanted to show y'all that that was just paper. We'll see if interest. This is one of those items you can use in the kitchen, you can use in the bathroom. In the kitchen, it might be for your flour or your sugar. It might be for all of those pink and blue and yellow packets you put in your various coffees. In the bathroom, it might be for your cotton balls or your Q-tips. Well, it might be a little big for Q-tips, or your various scrunchies and hair ornamentation. Let's see. Delilah says, I'm looking for a purple tablecloth for my son's graduation party or purple plates. Please let me know if you have any. I had purple candles at the beginning of the show. Um, I'm not sure that I have anything in purple, but I will look, and if I find anything, I will send you an email, Delilah. I'll be glad to do that. I'll have to think it over. Why purple? Did he go to LSU? Trying to think who else would use purple. Although I love purple, it's one of my favorite colors. Okay, if I take this canister from $6 down to $5, is anyone suddenly interested? Amy, would you please make a note of that? And then at the end of the broadcast, send me a list of all the various requests that we had during the night so that I can look. Oh, high school colors. Okay, I don't know why I was thinking college graduation. It's kind of doubtful because most of the time things that are purple get used for the carnival season or for Mardi Gras. So it's not real likely that I would have anything purple sitting around. But I will think and I will look around and just see. You never know. I was going to say if it was green or it was blue or it was black, I could say yes. Thank you so much, Amy. I appreciate you. Okay, any interest on this canister? Otherwise, we will do a pass on it. If this were actually a cafe, I would have some beautiful plates. Let me show you these gorgeous plates. They are red and black, and they're in this buffalo print. How cute is this? So pristine white in the center and a black and red buffalo print on the outside. Oh, thank you ever so much, Connie Wilton. I am so blessed that you take the time to stop by my auctions, to encourage me, to write the lovely comments you do that help me sell the products. You are such a treasured friend, and I really appreciate you, sweetheart. Hope to see you pop by tomorrow. Okay, so we have these gorgeous plates. I do have multiples of these. I just brought one over here to show you. But if you need service for 4, 10, 420, I've got you set. These are going to be $5 per plate. Oh, let me show you the back because I know people are always interested in the brand. And is Royal Norfolk. Royal Norfolk. And I think they truly are royal. So at least the pattern to me seems royal and festive. Let's see if we have any interest. Oh, thank you, Connie. Okay, so who needs a set of plates for their dining, their entertaining? This would even be a great plate for Christmas because of the red factor to it, or for Thanksgiving, or even just any day. There's something about the red and black that really make the white pop. No, no, they're actual plates. They're porcelain. So, not just a charger plate, a plate you can actually eat off of. Now, if you wanted to put a charger plate underneath it, you absolutely could. Aw. Connie says, I got a set of dishes like that for my granddaughter for Christmas. I could see how this would be good for Christmas. Because with them being red and black, if your decor was holly, it would work. If it was snowmen, if it was reindeer, if it was angels, no matter what you picked for your individual Christmas theme, this red and black would go with it all. And there's a certain elegance about it. I also like that because it's plaid, it's great for men, it's great for women, it's great for all gender. I love KJ. KJ says that's the same pattern as my kilt. This is Scottish pride, KJ. Scottish history, ancestry. You might just be making a joke. I don't know if KJ is actually of Scottish pride or ancestry or not, but that was funny as all get out. Oh, KJ with the jokes. He makes me so happy. Okay, well, we can pass on this. And if anybody has regrets or needs a set, not only do I have plates, but I do also have some salad plates and some bowls. But I thought, well, if nobody's interested in the actual plate, they're not going to want the other pieces. So if anybody has regrets, you can contact me and we can go through all the various pieces in private that I have. Okay, how about we go to some snacks? Okay, anybody like M&Ms? I've got these huge size bags of M&Ms. Oh, and Connie's saying doing plaid placemats with holly for underneath them. That's a great idea. I like that as well. And I think I may be remembering wrong that Amy's wedding colors were red and black. I think she told us an interesting story about the wedding colors when she was on Heart to Heart with Belle. Oh, she had been? I am so sorry. I didn't realize you had been. Okay, let me get the plate back out. I'm so sorry. Okay, here's the plate. Okay. My apologies, Amy. I'm so sorry. Sometimes it's hard to keep straight when mods are bidding and when they're telling the price to everybody else. Please forgive me, Amy. Okay, so let's count this down to Amy going once, going twice. Fair warning, and sold to Amy. Just let me know how many you would like. And I did remember right that red and black were her wedding colors. Could be your funeral colors. No, I shouldn't say that. I'm sure when he finally goes, everybody will still wear black. Although I have to tell you, I had a dear friend of my mother's who passed away, and she literally wrote in her will and in her obituary that nobody should wear black to her funeral. That she absolutely forbade any. She wanted people to wear all happy colors and red if possible. So it was the strangest thing to go to a funeral, go to the funeral home, and literally nobody was wearing black. Okay, she would like 6. I can do that. Okay. Here I've got these huge bags of M&Ms. Let me back up the camera so y'all can see just how big it is. And one of the things I like about this is it's the fun size. So therefore, you've got the individual packages inside. So if you're trying to do portion control, this is a great way so that instead you're not just sitting there mindlessly eating M&M after M&M after M&M during the movies. You decide, well, I'm going to eat 1 little fun size, or I'm going to eat 2, or I'm going to eat 3 little fun size. And that way you can kind of keep track of how many you eat. It's not one of those things where you just open up the bag and you're like, oh, wait, how did this bag get half empty? Which I guess, spoiler alert, has happened to me. We're going to start this huge bag at $3. And here is the date on the back, if anybody cares. It is May of 2023. Although items are good, even past their Best Buy date. Going for sure this time. Stay safe. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you had already gone. Oh, Connie's so funny. She did that one time during a battle with Belle, too, where she said she was going and then she got interested in the next category. And then there was another interesting player. And I just accidentally kept holding on to her, even though she was trying to go, because it was just such a good episode. Oh. So, anybody interested in the peanut M&M's fun size? These are also great for kids' lunch boxes because they have the fun size, so they have individual packets inside. Or maybe you're doing some Mother's Day baskets, or maybe you're doing little graduation favor bags. You could put some of the individual bags of M&Ms in each of those if you're making up party bags for a child's birthday party, or favor bags. We'll see if there's any interest. If not, we can go on to some other candies. Okay, I'll give just a minute for the lag, and then we will go on. Okay, so M&Ms are a pass. All right, we're going to keep the same $3 starting bid. I've got some Hershey Kisses. I love that they are individual wrapped. I love the platonic way you can give a kiss to those people in your life. Are these the plain old Hershey Kisses? No. Look at what flavor they are. They are hot cocoa flavor. And look at the inside. How pretty. So this will be the first option, the hot cocoa option. The second option will be these that are called sugar cookies. And look at the pretty white color, and it got these fun little colors inside. So sugar cookie kisses. Next, and I only have one bag of these. These are called vanilla frosting. Vanilla frosting. Oh, and by the way, these are only 160 calories. And last but not least, for those of y'all who love coconut, I've got mounds. And once again, this is a sack of the snack size, but nonetheless a big sack. So these are your choices. Cocoa flavored Hershey Kisses, sugar cookie flavored Hershey Kisses, vanilla frosting Hershey Kisses, or mounds in the snack size. KJ says, it's fun until you step on the scale. I thought you were going to say it's fun until you step on it or until it melts. Oh. KJ's got such great jokes. But I will tell you, one of the things I like about these Hershey Kisses is because you have to take the time to unwrap them, eventually you just get tired of unwrapping them. So that to me is like a deterrent. When I just get tired of unwrapping it, I feel like that's just a cue that I should stop. I've probably had enough at that point. Okay, Paula is in for 3 for choice. Anybody want to go up to 4? Looking for 4 now. This will save you a trip to the store. And it's always nice to treat yourself. I've even seen some people use these Hershey Kisses in baking. They will use those plain old sugar cookies, but then they'll put one of these special flavored Hershey Kisses in the center, and just having the Hershey Kiss in the center flavors the whole cookie. I think I saw that like in a Woman's Day magazine or maybe Woman's World. And a lot of times at church socials, people will bring cookies like that. Or they will bring cookies where M&Ms or peanut M&Ms are mixed into the batter. Okay, let's count this down to Paula. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Paula for choice. Let's see what she chooses and how many. Everybody congratulate Paula on her purchase. And remember to give me a thumbs up. Make sure you're on live chat if you're on a computer, or all chat if you're on a phone. Kisses, one of each, please. Okay, I only have one of the vanilla frosting, so I'm sold out of that. And I will get the other 2. So here are your total of 3 going to Paula. Okay, for the wedding, and we congratulate Paula on her upcoming wedding. Okay, let me clear these off now. Thank you ever so much, Paula. Okay, let me show some cute little succulents. Look at these. They have a little hanging arrangement, or you can just set them on a tabletop. They'd also be cute pots. If you wanted to take the artificial succulents out, you could put your own succulents in. I'm going to start these off at $3. And look at these little faux stones, even. I think just the little stones are just darling. So these would be great decoration in your workplace, in your office. If you want plants you don't have to water in your kitchen windowsill, here you go. Let's see if we have any interest. Looking for a $3 starting bid. If there are other things that y'all are waiting to see or to bid on, let me know, and I will bring those things up sooner than later. You wouldn't want to miss out on something just because you were too shy to ask. So let's see if there's any interest. Okay, I tell you what. Let's do a price drop. Let's take the price down to $2 since these are kind of small. And we'll see if there's any interest. Looking for just $2 now, Paula. Let's see if there's any interest now that we're dropping the price a little bit. Oh, pardon me. Dropping the price a little bit. Those look like baby artichokes. Well, kind of, sort of. They're supposed to be a succulent. Maybe it's just the direction I had them turned. I think they're kind of cute. And here's what the tag says: succulent. One is a little bit more yellow, one's a little bit more green. But I think they're cute. We'll see if there's any interest. Otherwise, I will show you a bigger one that I have in one of the cutest pots ever. Okay, well, we can pass on these. Let me show you this other succulent I have. It's in a bigger pot, and it is so cute. So here's the succulent here. And once again, if you just wanted the pot, you could take this out. But look, it's a little sheep. Look at that darling little face. That sweet little smile. Here's his tail, his other side. This is the bottom. Look, there's even a swirl on the bottom. We're going to do this one at $5. $5 for this cute little sheep. We'll see if there's any interest. I think this is just darling. Nope, up too high. Show you his little face. It's like, Baba, black sheep, have you any wool? Counting sheep. Cute little succulent. We'll see if there's any interest. Okay, we can pass on that then. From sheep, oink, 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 oink. So sweet. And look at the beautiful side of it. It's actually a butter dish. Let me see if you can glimpse here. This is the plate part. It is brand new, sealed in the plastic. So I think this is one of the most original looking butter dishes that I've ever seen. Super decorative, not the plain old butter dish your grandma had. This is definitely new and innovative. And we're going to start this butter dish out at 10 bucks. Let's see if there's any interest. You know, if you're looking to keep your serving table from looking plain, just like everybody else's, who else is going to have a decorative butter dish like this? This is made of like a ceramic porcelain kind of material. Great pastel coloring. Lovely for spring. And just look at those dainty flowers and leaves on it. Here's the sweet little face. Any interest? Okay, we can pass. Well, at a cafe, you've got lots of different types of cups. I'm going to show you two different types of cups that I have. Now, I have these in multiples. Let me back the camera up so y'all can get a little bit better idea of size. These, I think, are really intended for adult beverages. They say Crown Royal, and look at the beautiful detailing on the bottom. I'm going to start these cups at $2 each. I have a total of 6 of the one that says Crown Royal, and I have a total of 9 of the one that says You Look Good. Now, I'm not sure if it's saying that the cup is the you look good or after you've drunk what's inside the cup that other people look good. I'm not quite sure what it means. Y'all interpret the meaning as you want to. But really, this, if you have the crowned royal part turned away here, it looks just like a nice glass. I almost didn't notice until I was looking it over that it literally said the crown royal. So it, but I do have 6 of the Crown Royal and 9 of the You Look Good. Let's see if there's any interest. And when this is a pass, I may have to walk this over to the other side of the room to make sure it doesn't fall like the last time I showed glasses and mugs. Because I am scared to just set it around here somewhere. The same thing might happen. So we'll see if there's any interest. Otherwise, I may have to actually take a few steps. Okay, any interest? All right, well, let me pass on these. And let me put this away so it does not fall. Okay. Next, how about some cleaning supplies? Because if you have a cafe, you've got to keep it clean, just like if you have a home, you have to keep it clean. So I've got two different sets here. One is a set of 5, and we're going to start these out, Paula, at $5. And you've got beautiful colors. They're all brand new. You've got a red, a pink, a yellow, a purple, and a green. So that will be the first option, all beautifully striped. Or I've got another 5-pack as a choice. These are all solid colors, and you'll see these are nice, fluffy washcloths, cleaning cloths. And for those of you who say, I don't need those fancy colors, I just want them to be thick and gray and utilitarian. And these are so soft, by the way. So I've got the gray ones as well. $5 for choice. Let's see who's interested. Really just makes them $1 a cloth. After this, we'll have some banking implements and some Disney. Okay, let's see who is interested. Because I know we've all got cleaning to do. And after a while, some of those cloths just start falling apart, or they start kind of getting nubby and pilling. So these are super soft and are going to hold up well. So $5 for a 5-pack. I tell you what, if I lower the price to $4, is anybody suddenly interested? I have no multiples. These are all just one and done. So if I lower the price to 4, is anybody suddenly interested? I'll give just a minute for the lag. Otherwise, I will clear them off and we'll go on to something else. Okay, I will clear them off. No need to write that, Paula. Okay. Next, I want to show you these molds. A lot of cafes have cute little mold. Oh, oops. Apparently, there's a longer leg than I realized. Let me bring back the cleaning cloths because KJ is in. All right. Sorry about that. All right. Here's the solid colors and the stripes. And then we've got the ones. Sorry, KJ. Okay. Well, let's count this down to KJ for choice. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. Sold to KJ. So KJ, do you want the solid, the stripes, or the gray? Or you might want multiples. The stripes. Okay, great choice. Thank you so much, Mr. KJ. Anybody else want the 2 remaining ones? We've got the super soft gray ones, and we've got the solid colors. It's amazing how lowering a price by just $1 sometimes can change things. Anybody else for the remaining options? I'll give just a minute for the lag. And then we will go on to these little miniature cake molds by Disney. Okay, we're going to start these little miniature cake molds at 5. And this is the size of them. Now, this is not a cake that's going to feed an entire family. This is like the size of a cake they bring you at a restaurant, where it's going to feed like 2-3 people. I mean, maybe one person if it were an entire meal. But here's my hand, and here is the item. So you can see this is going to be a big mold. Now, you don't necessarily have to use it for cake. If you wanted to like mold Jello in it, you could. So here's the first one. It's a Mickey Mouse one. This is one of those dog characters. I can't quite tell the name. If y'all know the name of the dog character, y'all shout it out. This is, I want to say, the Looney Tunes rabbit, or is this maybe the Bugs Bunny? I don't know. It's one of those rabbits. Let's see. I've also got this chick, and it still has the barcode on it. Well, I don't know if I can get them to all sit up. Let me see if I can spread them out a little bit, maybe. Maybe I'll just show 4 at a time, because I'm not sure I can show more than 4 at a time. So we'll start with those first 4, and we'll see if there's interest. And if there's interest, I'll just keep showing more. And if not, we can go on to something else. I don't know if we have any bakers in the audience. Bugs Bunny and Lady and the Tramp. Okay. I'm not good with the characters, but I thought, well, maybe somebody in the chat would be. We'll see if we have any bakers out there, or maybe collectors. My mother had so many of these. But if it's not a baking crowd, then I won't just keep showing y'all more and more and more. But, you know, a lot of times when you're making a cake for a small kid, like a 1-year-old, a 2-year-old, they're not literally going to eat it. You're just making it for them to sit it on the high chair and take that picture for YouTube or Instagram or Facebook or whatever. So it's more for show than actually for eating. I'm looking for 2 hearts and 2 rounds. Do you mean like these? Let's see, I've got, if I can get them apart, 1. I don't know if I can get these apart. 2. I've got 3 hearts. And I've got a bigger heart too. Let's see what else we have. Rats. Actually, I've got yet more here too. I've got another one. Mother must have bought a whole bunch. She must have done a whole bunch for Valentine's. So she's actually got, let's see, 6 of the smaller heart and 1 of the bigger heart. But keep in mind, even the bigger heart is the size of my hand. It's not a cake for a whole bunch of people. It's like a cake for 2 or 3 people. This would be an individual size cake. Okay, Paula is in for 5 for choice. Keep looking. Now, Paula, this is in a darker finish, but I do have this kind. And I have some little miniature butt pans. Have you seen these little miniature butt pans? She apparently made some of those. I've got a springform pan, like for a cheesecake. I've just got whirls and whirls of pans here. I've also got this kind that look like fish. How funny is that? So, when I was young, Mother just loved to bake. Well, let's count this down to Paula and see what she wants. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning, y'all learn so much about me and my family as I am just selling stuff off. Fair warning, and sold to Paula for choice. Oh, this was also a pretty one too. You could even use this for bread, I bet. Because those fancy breads that they make for St. Joseph's Day have that kind of detail. Okay, let's see what Paula wanted to buy, and then I'll put the rest up. Boy, I showed y'all so many, and this is just like the tip of the iceberg. Just so y'all know, this is the huge amount of ones that I still have left. So many designs. But perhaps for another day. Okay, let's see. She says 1 big heart, 1 small heart, and then 1 bunt. Okay, I think I put the bunts right here. Okay. Big heart, small heart, and bunt. Okay. Thank you so much, Paula. Okay. Anybody else? Okay, any requests of what y'all would like to see next? Okay. Who's ready for Belle's Bargain Bonanza Round? How about another Bargain Bonanza Round? Are y'all ready? If so, give me a thumbs up and let me some fleur-de-lis in the chat. Okay, let's see what we can put on Belle's Bargain Bonanza. Okay, let's start with these two. So during Belle's Bargain Bonanza, we are going to lower the starting bid to just $1. We are going to plummet the price increments to 50 cents. And it should be a lot of fun. So let me show you. These are great cleaning implements. On this side, it is a sponge. It's got a little bit of netting. And then on this side, it's got the silver scraper to it. These are alike, but in different colors. After all, 'tis the season for spring cleaning. So $1 for choice. We'll see if there's any interest. Thank y'all so much for the fleur-de-lis and the thumbs up. Hopefully you also gave your thumbs on YouTube as well, because YouTube will share out my auction when I get more thumbs. Okay, let's see if there is any interest. Some great sponges and scrubbers, and I love that they're double-sided. So this side, if you've got scrubbed on pans, this side, if you're just trying to clean out those coffee cups. And y'all know if you had to drive to the Dollar Tree, you'd be paying $1.25, not to mention all you spent in the gas to get there and get back. Okay, if there's no interest, we will pass on these. I've got a cute little sponge here. It's got a green rough scrubber side on this side. It's got a soft sponge on this side. So that will be one option. I also have a pack of disinfecting wipes. But what's the great thing about these? They are citrus scented. Some of them just smell so awful, like bleach and ammonia and gross stuff. And even if your house with they have this fresh citrus scent. They still get all the cleaning done. They get all of the bacteria and viruses killed and cleaned, but they leave things smelling delicious and citrus. Finally, for those pets, I have some cute little pet food just in case you need one when you're on the go. This one is by Pedigree. It says grilled chicken flavor. The date on it is not until 2024. So September 8th, 2024. Also, I have another flavor. This other flavor is filet mignon. Same brand. And the date on this one is June 22nd of 2024. So a nice long life on it. So there are your four choices for this Belle's Bargain Bonanza. We'll see if there's any interest in these. And then I will show you some flavored hot chocolates. Because after all, we've got this fun cafe theme today. And even at the cafe, you've got to clean. And there's a lot of cafes now, especially with outside options, that will let you even bring your little fur baby. My mother used to love to go to one called the Bark Cafe just so she could see the people bring the cute little dogs. She would never bring her little dog, but she just loved to look at the dogs of the people who did bring theirs. Okay, Paula is in for one. Anybody want to go up to $1.50? Looking for $1.50 for choice? Otherwise, we will count this down to Paula. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Paula. Let's see what Paula picks. And we have multiples of everything except for the filet mignon pedigree. That's a one and done, but there are multiples of everything else. The green and yellow sponge. Okay, how many? 2. Okay, excellent. Anybody else? Anybody else interested in a duplicate bid? We can clear these off. Thank you so much, Paula. Everybody congratulate Paula on her purchase. Okay, let me clear these off. And we'll get to these flavored hot chocolates. Okay. The first one is original hot chocolate, hot cocoa. The second one is toffee fudge hot cocoa. So, if you're a person that doesn't drink coffee, like I'm a person that doesn't drink coffee, people are always talking about their fancy flavored coffees. You could have fancy flavored hot chocolates. Hello, John. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming back. The next flavor is Mexican hot cocoa. We've got peppermint hot cocoa. This box has white chocolate hot cocoa. I'm still hoping to see on Battle with Belle on Thursday. I'd also love to have KJ. If KJ is still here, KJ, come battle with me on Battle with Belle, my Thursday game show at 8 p.m. We've got toasted marshmallow hot chocolate. Yum. The next option is double chocolate hot cocoa. Oops, let me slide the camera this way. And last but not least, we have chocolate truffle hot cocoa. So we'll see who is interested. Remember, the starting bid is just $1 for these gourmet specialty flavored hot cocos. Is that a bid, KJ? Not sure if he's talking about the double chocolate hot cocoa, or he's just waiting for me to double dog dare him to come play on Battle with Belle Thursdays at 8 p.m. in my Battle of Wits in the game Last Word. Okay, KJ says yes. So if it's a bid, Amy, count him down. And if it's a yes to being a willing contestant, then send him the rules and procedures. Either way, we're going to take yes for an answer because that is the kind of channel we are. Anybody for $1.50? Paula says going once. We'll say going twice. Fair warning. and sold to KJ for choice. So we'll see which one or ones he wants. He might want several. Once again, the choices are original hot cocoa, toffee fudge hot cocoa, Mexican hot cocoa, double chocolate hot cocoa, chocolate truffle hot cocoa, toasted marshmallow hot cocoa, peppermint hot cocoa, and white chocolate hot cocoa. KJ says, if it's a battle of wits you're having, you've got to remember, I'm only half wit. No, you're not. And no, that it takes a lot of wit and a lot of intelligence to be funny. Nobody is witty by accident. It takes a great mind. The double chocolate and the marshmallow, please. Okay, here's the marshmallow and here's the double chocolate. So here are the two fancy ones that KJ picked. Great choices. Thank you ever so much. Okay, anybody else? We've still got the white chocolate hot cocoa, peppermint hot cocoa, chocolate truffle hot cocoa, Mexican hot cocoa, toffee fudge hot cocoa, and of course, the classic original hot cocoa. Karen! I am so glad that Karen and her husband got to enjoy their movie night tonight. We missed you, but we are ever so glad that you are here. And we were just trying to talk KJ and John into being contestants on Battle with Belle. So, anybody else interested for the low $1 starting bid of any of these remaining flavored hot cocos? It's a great alternative when you don't want to stay up late because the coffee would keep you up. You could have the hot cocoa instead. Karen, we're on the middle Belle's Bargain Bonanza, just so you know. Okay, any further interest in this before we clear it off and then get back to the auction? Yes, we are also glad that you had a date night. You deserved it. If memory serves, I think Karen is on, is it 42 years of marriage? Such a blessing. Okay, well, let's clear this off and get back to the auction. How about that? Anybody is watching this on a delayed basis and has some regrets and wants one of these delicious hot flavored cocos, you can let me know. Okay, let me move these aside. Now, believe it or not, I did not get to every most sold purses. One of the things I wanted to sell were some trash bags, and I just somehow never got around to the trash bags. So, but trash bags are something used in a cafe. So, 44. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to shave that off. They are individual servings, Tammy, individual servings. So, of specialty hot chocolates. Okay, so we're gonna start these at $3 for choice. So I've got trash bags for the tall kitchen. Um, I've got flap tie tall kitchen trash bags, and these are a spring scent. So it is open, but you can see the roll is still in there. let's see what else I have. Okay, these are kitchen drawstrings as well. This is what they look like, but they've got the drawstrings. Back the camera up here. You'll see they're open, but in there, these are not in a box, but you can see it's a nice roll. These are pretty in pink, and these are scented. And just in case you're saying, that roll doesn't look right, look how tight this factory roll is. Why does this roll not look so tight? Well, let me tell you, these particular ones I rescued. And as I was pulling them out, it was like when a clown pulls scarves out of his arm. They just kept pulling and pulling and pulling. Oh, and Tammy says, getting my mother to bed, then I can watch. Okay, I understand. We'll look forward to seeing you later. Good night to Tammy's mother if you're watching. Okay, and then I also have these little purple ones, which are mostly still rolled, but I had a few I had to put on the outside. So these are the choices. Well, let me lay these down because then you can't see the one in the back. Okay, let's see if you can see all of my trash bag options now. Yes, I'm just pulling, but I took the time, even though they all came unrolled, to by hand roll them all back up. And this was just as neat as I could get them. I couldn't get them quite as tight as the way they come from the factory, but I did my best. And that's all you can do, is your best. Okay, so let's see who needs some trash bags. Some of these I have multiples, some of these I don't. Anybody need some trash bags? So the pink and the purple are scented. No. The Belle's Bargain Bonanza is over. I announced when I started showing these that the starting bid is $3 on kitchen trash bags. No, the Belle's Bargain Bonanza was over with the hot chocolate. No. I am so sorry if there was a misunderstanding. I said the price before I put out the very first tall kitchen box of bags. Thank you, Karen. Okay, anybody for 4? Looking for a $4 bid? Let's just count this down to Karen. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Karen. Karen, which one or ones would you like? Okay, thank you so much, Karen. I appreciate that. Okay, let's see what we will do next. If anybody has any requests, please put them in the chat. Otherwise, I will just pick something. Still some great things to come tonight. Okay, let me show you the largest bag of candy I have. This is 34 ounces. These sell at both CVS and Walgreens for $16.50. $16.50 for the 34-ounce size. And keep in mind that these are individually wrapped. On the back It is dated October 2023. Tammy says, luckily she lives next door, so I don't have to go far. Well, that's so nice. So even though these sell for $16.50 for the 34 ounces at both CVS and Walgreens, I'm going to start these huge bags for $7. $7, less than half price. And I love the festive colors in which they are wrapped, because they're just going to look gorgeous in a candy dish, in a decorative bowl. So let's see if there's any interest in these Rolos. And in case you don't know what a Rolo is, it is creamy caramels wrapped in rich chocolate candy. And still to come tonight, we will have more candy. We'll have some baking mixes. We'll have some coasters, coffee holders, and some kitchen implements. If there's anything somebody wants me to bring up sooner rather than later, let me know. And Karen, you missed a huge moment of comedy where I broke a bunch of breakable stuff. And everybody got to see how I handled it and what words I did or did not say when a lot of expensive merchandise was lost. So, but Karen would say, yeah, that's just what I expected. That's how she is. Oh, but everybody else got to see. Jay's like, oh, no, no, those kind of words, no, happen. Me too, Karen. But these things happen. So it's one of those nights where kind of everything's been going wrong, but I am still in for it and not giving up. So anybody interested in the Rolo candy? Would y'all like to go to next? To baking mixes next? Kitchen implements next? Y'all tell me what y'all would like to see. How about some coffee then? Okay, let's move off this candy. All right, in the coffee, we're going to start these, Paula, at $7. These are 12 ounces, and they sell for $12.99 at CVS. We've got the Dunkin' Espresso style. Then we have Dunkin' 100% Colombian. Imagine the amount you save by not driving through the Dunkin'. Dunkin' is so expensive. I've also got the Dunkin' blend. And I've got a donut shop blend. We'll see if there's any interest. And if some of y'all would prefer to see K-Cups instead, I can bring up boxes of K-Cups. If you wanted to see my coffee score or my candy score, I have separate videos of when I found them that I filmed and released. Always fun to see my haul videos. we'll see if there's any interest in coffee. Y'all may not necessarily be coffee drinkers. If so, I can understand that, because I'm not a coffee drinker either. Otherwise, I might be tempted to keep some of these. Yeah, let's get to 25 thumbs up. Well, let me add a few other flavors. I've got Starbucks in the breakfast blend. Think how much just 1 cup of Starbucks is, or 2 cups, or 5 cups, and think how much you would be saving by brewing it at home. I've also got Starbucks in the Pikes Peak. I have Javalia, a house blend. I love those commercials where it says, instead of pouring yourself a cup of Joe, pour yourself a cup of Johann. Yeah. And last but not least, I have non-alcoholic Bailey's Original Irish Cream ground coffee. Running out of room to put it. Maybe I can kind of put it up here. So we'll see if there's any other interest in these coffees. We may not have a coffee drinking audience out there, but I thought I would at least offer it since this is Southern Belle's Cafe. For those of you who may not know, the word cafe in French, cafe is the word for coffee. Well, we'll do a last call here. We'll see if there's any interest. If not, I will clear this off then. If anybody would like to see K-Cups, let me know. Otherwise, I will just go to something else. That's also why our version of coffee here is called Cafe au lait, which literally means coffee with milk. Because coffee is so strong here, it's made with something called chicory that everybody had to put milk with it in order to be able to drink it because it was so incredibly potent. Right, let me show you an organizer for your coffee. So on the sides, you put your mugs. In fact, let me see if I can show you with one of these broken mugs how it would have worked. So once again, you can just slide your mugs in. Granted, you won't want to slide these mugs in because these are some of the ones that broke, but you slide your mugs in here and here, and then in the center, this is where you put your coffee pods. If you wanted to put in some of your pink and yellow and blue sweeteners, you can absolutely do that. Or you can put your K-Cups in here, but it's a great way to store everything because some of you may have full cabinets and you just don't have room. Or you may want some people to help themselves and they can't possibly help themselves if they have to go through cabinets because that would make them feel inconspicuous. So if you have a little organizer like this and you set up a little coffee station, then it is all ready to go. So let's start this at $5. Okay, after this, we will show K-Cups. I am glad to do that. And yes, I sold one of these earlier to Karen. I hope it's well for you. This came from Bed, Bath, and Beyond. And you know, because it's still got a little spray paint right there. Oh, actually, it's got a little bit on the top too, but I think that just adds character to it. There's Lisa. Lisa's back. Back in time to see the coffee organizer and then to see some K cups. So glad to have you here, Jim. And Catherine Mary, love to you. Catherine Mary, I sent you an email earlier today. I don't know if you got it. And I've also been messaging you on Discord. I'm not sure if you got those messages either, but wanted to let you know I was thinking about you and Karen. Because while we're here for an auction, I always think of us kind of like friends. Maybe that's silly. But I always say I don't just have viewers, I have ballerinas and ballerinos. Because I think that that is cuter than just viewers. Okay, so anybody interested in um, this organizer for your mugs, your K cups, anything else you want to put in it? I tell you what, let's do a price drop on this because I'm not going to price drop the coffee because it sells so well. But I will price drop this to $3. So if anybody wants this, $3. I think I only have two left. Might have three, but I know for sure I have at least two. What am I, Belle? You're a ballerina and a friend and a Discord member and a subscriber. Okay, so Paula, did you hear the price drop to $3? Paula? Well, y'all heard me say it, even if you didn't see it on the screen. Okay, any interest in this huge organizer for $3? Maybe I should get Lisa to type since Lisa's here and Lisa has time. Lisa, if you want to help out, let Karen know. Okay, so I'm looking for $3. Oh, there's Paula. Okay. I thought maybe Paula was on break because after all, being a mod is tough and sometimes you just need a break for a snack or bathroom. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we have to swap around to give other people a break. Okay, any interest in this at the $3 price point? Otherwise, let me get out some K cups. Okay. Karen, how can you be in for 3? You already have this, sweetheart. I think that's Karen, is that a typo, sweetie? You already have this. You just said this. I think that's a typo. I mean, I'll wait just a minute to confirm, but losing my tablecloth here. Just the kind of night I'm having. Oh, for her daughter. Okay, I'm sorry. Then let's count this down to Karen. Karen knows a good price drop when she sees it. Not going to let a bargain get away from her. And I do have multiples in case somebody else wants one. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Karen. And I do have two of these. I was trying to remember if I might even have three, but I'm thinking I have two for sure. Probably just two. Okay, we will do coffee, and then Lisa wants to see food. Okay. All right, just one for Karen. Anybody else want to buy the remaining one? I've got one left. Anybody else for the orphan coffee organizer? Just one left. And if I have to sell it at a different auction, it's not still going to be $3. I'm going to put it back up to the $5 price. And I have to tell you, these were originally $19.99 in the stores. So this is a great buy from Bed, Bath, and Beyond. Okay, I'll wait just for a minute for the lag, and then I will clear this out and we'll start showing the K cups. And after that, we'll show some food for Lisa. Got some healthy almond butter that she might want. And some other healthy bars. Okay, well, let me move this to the sold hamper. Thank you so much. Okay, with these K cups, I looked them up and these sell for $12.99 at the CVS. So once again, just like the last time I sold these, I'm going to sell these for $7. So we've got Dunkin' in the original blend. I've got Maxwell House. I've got a Javalia, and this one is Columbia. I have a community coffee in the breakfast blend. I have a Green Mountain in the breakfast blend. Starbucks in the breakfast blend. Okay, let's see if there's any interest on these K cups. I do have some bigger boxes, but of course, bigger boxes will be more expensive. So I thought I'd start with small, everyday size boxes first. Yep, Discord is a great place for sending messages. If you haven't already signed up for Discord and logged in, the mods will drop the links. It is family friendly and G rated. I have a sweet Southern theme. I give all of the information about videos and auctions there first. It's like having me on speed dial. Also, you can message other people, post about your YouTube channel or favorite channels. There's also video calling and voice calling. Okay, we'll see if there's any interest in these K-Cups or if anybody wants to see the huge packages. I do have some huge packages. We'll give just a minute for the lag, and if there's no interest, I will clear these off. If anybody wants to see the big packages, let me know, but usually if the small ones don't sell, it's not likely to sell the bigger ones, so I'll just wait until there are more coffee drinkers in the chat. And don't forget to give a thumbs up. That helps so much with the YouTube algorithm and with sharing my channel out so that YouTube will suggest it to new viewers. Okay, let's clear these off and we'll do something else. I think Lisa asked for food. Okay. Just move this box. Okay, next I've got two peanut butters. Well, one is a peanut butter and one is an almond butter. So this one is almond butter and smooth. This one is natural, Jif, and creamy. I'll show you that. Here's the safety seal. We'll start these at $3, Paula. Here's the other safety seal. So we can save you a trip to the store here. We'll see if anybody is interested in the peanut butter or the almond butter. Hey, we've got 24 thumbs up. We just need one more to get to 25. Just one more, y'all. Surely we can somehow find one more, right? Surely. Okay, looking for $3 starting bid. Great source of protein. I know sometimes people have a hard time chewing meats or digesting meat, but there are so many nutrients in meats. Sometimes going with nuts is a better way to get that protein. Used to be eggs, but eggs have gotten to be sky high. Okay, Karen is in for 3. Anybody want to go up to 4? Looking for $4 now for choice. You've got the almond butter or the natural Jif peanut butter. I know not everybody is necessarily able to eat peanuts. Other people can't eat tree nuts like almonds. So, of course, I am disclosing that these are a product made with nuts. So let's count this down to Karen for choice. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Karen for choice. Let's see which one or ones she might want. Let's see. Belle, would you possibly have other coffee K-cups? The ones you showed are not dark enough for us. Let me look while Karen is deciding here. Like I said, I do have some bigger packs. On the bigger medium roast. That's a medium roast. I've got a French vanilla, but I'm guessing that's probably not dark. Let me look at this other box here. I don't know if anybody would ever want an 80 pack. The 80 pack is 100% Colombian, but that's a medium roast. I think all of the dark roast have already been sold. In fact, I think Karen bought some of them because that's what her husband likes. You know, certain ones just get snapped up right away when I get them, and I tend not to get as many of them. So it looks like what I have are either flavored, light, or medium. I'm so sorry. Yes, earlier in the show, Lisa, I had some sugar-free that were passed on. If you want to pull the red line back to the first Belle's Bargain Bonanza, you'll see some $1 items that were sugar-free. Okay, so Karen is going to take the almond butter. How much for the 80 count? It's not a dark roast. Let me bring it out for everybody. Oh, ah! That was my fan because keep in mind it's hot here. Okay, let me get this big, massive package. I will move this one off. Okay, here it is. Oh, I don't know if it'll even sit up here. Let's see if I can move my little shelf out. Well, okay. It is Victor Allen. It says 100% Arabica coffee. It's a medium roast, though, so it may not be what you want. 80 cups, 100% Colombian. It says from the origin of Colombian, we offer this lively, bright, and very satisfying coffee. So, um, I was doing the 12 cups for $7, and I think I was doing the 32 cups for 15. So if anybody is interested in this 80 cups, I'll do it for 40 bucks. 40 bucks. Lisa, if for some reason you can't find the sugar-free items, after the auction's over, we can get a timestamp for you and send it to show you. And I may have something sugar-free, let me see, coming up. No, this is lower in sugar. Just as a little spoiler, coming up later, I have this one that's lower in sugar. It's peanut free. Well, I'll have this, Lisa, if this interests you. But it's not sugar free. I did have it at the beginning. Also, coming up later, I have gluten free and fat free coming up with only 80 calories. So let's see if anybody is interested in this massive 80 count box. Now, in case you're worried about shipping, this is a box that I can put inside another box. This is what it looks like. So I could put this box inside another box, or if you want it shipped separately, I could ship it separately. It's big, but it's not heavy. So either way, I can do that. It would probably be more cost effective to put this box inside another box with other items. I absolutely understand. I'm not trying to talk you into buying anything, Lisa. It's all good. Okay. Any interest in this huge 80 count? Otherwise, we will pass on this and we'll do some more food items. I've got baking. I've got bars. Let's just keep falling and breaking more. Okay. Next, let me show you these rainbow vanilla meringues. Look how gorgeous these are. These, I think, are just pretty, pretty, pretty. But let's get to the actual important part. They're gluten-free, they're fat-free, and they're just 80 calories. So this is going to be the first choice. And Paula, we're going to start these at $3. Also, we have Nutter Butters. And these are made with real peanut butter. And they're for peanut butter lovers. And this is the big family size. Big family size. So those are the two choices at the starting bid of $3. Almost me of, those really pretty desserts that they serve at like a tea, where those have the too pretty to look. Like these would sit next to like a petit four. Okay, let's see if there's any interest. Gluten-free and fat-free. This is one of the healthiest items I have, especially with only 80 calories. Yes, I will have a keto item coming up right after this. I'm glad you asked. Let's see if anybody is interested in the rainbow vanilla meringues or the Nutter Butters. Okay, we'll do a last call on these. Oh, Karen's in for 3. Okay. Now, I have to tell y'all, I only have 1 Nutter Butter and I only have 2 meringues left. Anybody want to go up to 4? Well, let's count this down to Karen. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Karen. Let's see what Karen picks. I have 1 of the family size Nutter Butter and I have 2 of the rainbow vanilla meringues. Shoving this food is making me hungry. Okay, Nutter Butter. All right, we're sold on the Nutter Butter then. Anybody for these beautiful meringues? Just gorgeous. If not, we can pass on these. Okay, next, let me show you by Slim Fast. I've got these keto fat bomb meal replacement bars. They are free from gluten, artificial sweeteners, artificial flavors and colors. The flavor is whipped triple chocolate. And they do look yummy. So these are the first option. We're going to start these at $3. The second option are these Healthy Crunch. They're granola bars, chocolate and strawberry. They are lower in sugar. They are peanut free, school approved. And they are peanut free, gluten free, allergy friendly, and even vegan. So these are your 2 options. Lisa's in for 3. Looking for 4. Anybody for 4? Well, let's count this down to Lisa for choice. These are both one and dones. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Lisa. Congratulations, Lisa. Let's see which one or ones Lisa picks. She picks both. Okay, great choice. first, let me show some baking mixes. We've got Reese's with Reese's Pieces. It is a surprise cupcake kit. What does the kit include? Well, it includes mini Reese's Pieces candies. It includes a chocolate cupcake mix. It includes even the paper cups to bake it in, and it includes the frosting. Y'all know most of the time the frosting you have to buy separately. So this is one of the only kits I've seen that includes the frosting. So we're going to start these at $2 for choice. So that's the first choice. The second choice is Pillsbury's Funfetti. It is Oreo and it has Oreo cookie pieces. So it's a premium cake mix with Oreo cookie pieces. And it makes 24 cupcakes. And the third option is this butter vanilla sugar cookie mix, which has no artificial flavors, colors, or preservatives. So these are your three options at the low $2 price point. We'll see if there's any interest. I'm sorry, I don't have any more keto. That was my only keto, and you bought it all. Well, we'd love for you to stay and watch and socialize, but we don't want to keep you if you're busy. So I know as a wife and mom, you are busy, but we'd love to have your company. You don't have to buy just to enjoy the chat. Your presence is our present. Okay, anybody interested in the Reese's surprise cupcake mix, the Funfetti Oreo cupcake mix, or the butter vanilla sugar cookie mix? Tammy's in for two for choice. I'm glad Tammy's still watching. Okay, anybody want to go up to three for choice? Now, I have multiples of the Reese's. I only have one of the Oreo. No, I'm sorry. I have multiples of the Reese's, just two of the Oreo, and just one of the butter vanilla sugar. So let's count this down to Tammy. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Tammy for choice. So let's see if she takes the butter vanilla sugar where there's just one, the Oreo where I have two, or the Reese's where I have four. That's the quantities and availability. She's going to take two of the Reese's. Okay. Here's two right here going to Tammy. We'll start her a new box. Anybody else? So we still have two remaining of the Reese's, two remaining of the Oreo, and just one of the butter vanilla sugar. Any Tammy? Okay, well, I'm going to clear these off then. Let's see. Did I already show the double dipped peanuts? Oh, wait. KJ was in. I'm sorry. KJ was in for an Oreo. Okay. Here's an Oreo going to KJ. Thank you so much. Okay. Trying to remember if I already showed the double dipped chocolate peanuts. I think I did. I believe those were a favorite of Tammy's. Anybody love Rachel Zoe? What did I miss? Let's see. I got the two Reese's for Tammy, one Oreo for KJ. I'm not sure what you mean by moon, but I think I got it. Okay. Anybody love Rachel Zoe? Her clothing is just so fantastic. And now she started making housewares. So she has this gorgeous set of 4 coasters. And look, they are covered in pomade seed beads. And it's a set of 4. This may be the fanciest, most elaborate set of coasters I've ever seen. Except that she has 2 designs. So look at this one. I think it's upside down. I think it actually goes this way. Look, once again, it's like pretty or prettier, pretty or prettier. So we're going to start these at $10 because they are so elaborate and because they are Rachel Zoe. So I know some of you might be saying, well, that's a little bit much for coasters, but these are fully hand beaded. And you get 4. These are just couture all the way. So elaborate. I cannot imagine how long it takes to bead and assemble just one. And yet you get a set of 4. The radiant, rich reds here are just gorgeous. And I opened one. I'm trying to remember if I opened this one or this one. And this is the backing. So you can see it has a velvet backing. I'm sorry, a satin backing. So therefore, it's not scraping on your L. So it's not scraping on your table. I love when things have either a velvet backing or a felt backing or even the satin backing so that it's gentle on your table. But this beading is just exquisite. Okay, well, I would love for you to go diving with me. It's probably just a 5-6 day drive, so you should be able to get here before my next auction, and I'll make sure to remember this for you. Oh, thank you, Paula. Okay, so anybody out there love Rachel Zoe or anybody out there love exquisite beading? Let me show you one more close up of these. They are like works of art. They are so pretty. Because I'd love somebody to go with me. It's hard being by yourself. So that's why I don't go at night. And once again, it really goes this way. Well, we can pass on these. All right. How about some kitchen towels? I don't know if y'all have ever seen this kind where they have the loop and they attach to the drawers in your kitchen and just hang down. But when they're hanging down, look at the sweet little face, and then it's got the actual long towel to it. This would look so cute just pulling from the knob of the drawers in your kitchen so that you can have this hand towel while you're cooking. But in case pink isn't your color, um, look at, I've also got one in white. These are just darling. Paula, we're going to start these for $3. And I've got one in gray. You have a place to hang them, because sometimes I find that my towels on the counter or they're falling down on the floor. And so the fact that there's a way to hang these, I think is just fantastic. Also, let me show the bottom. Look at this beautiful edge to it. You know, in a regular towel, it's just a towel. But I love here that we've got this beautiful edge to it. This to me is one of the prettiest towels, and it is soft as I'll get at. So soft. So we'll see if anybody wants one of these cute little kitchen towels. Because $3 is the price I normally sell them for, but usually the other towels have no way to be hung, and they don't have these sweet little faces. Look at this little face. And I love that it has a crown. So it is regal. Do I give you view time just by watching? Yes, 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 yes. Or do I have to actually have conversations? If you just let the videos run, whether it's a live or it's a recorded video, as long as you don't mute it, you give me watch time. So, you know, a lot of people will turn it on and then go to work and it just plays like a playlist, because I have made playlists on my account. And therefore, the 8 hours while somebody is at work, then that gives me 8 hours of watch time. Or while people are sleeping, they'll put it on in the other room, or while they're cooking dinner or whatever. So, as far as watch time goes, let me give you all the current update. You have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. I've got the 1,000 subscribers. Do I have 4,000 watch hours? No. I have 3,200. So I need 800 more watch hours. And I know 800 sounds like a lot, but I usually get 100 or 2 per week. So therefore, it'll be a few months, but the more of y'all that watch my videos or let them play through while you're at work or sleeping or making dinner or whatever, the quicker you're going to help me get to my goal of getting the last 800 that I need in order to get monetized. But you can't mute it. If you mute it, then I don't get credit. Okay, anybody interested in these towels? Okay, well, we will clear these off then. These are so soft. Oh, and I should have showed this one. It's even a little bit bigger. It's got an apple motif on it. It is a daring red color. Also super soft. Also, it's got a loop to hang from one of those drawers in your kitchen. So if anybody uses red in their kitchen, so it would be a pretty towel. So I should have put that up with the rest, and then I saw it later and I'm like, I should have done that. Okay, well, let's make this a choice since we're doing things that are $3. Let's see what else I have that could be $3. Okay, I've got this great scour sponge. Look at the handle. It's got a nice heavy handle. And here is the cleaning part. So I love how easy it is to hold. And this would be great for cleaning. So we'll put that as an option. Also, I have got one of these sponge holders. Let me open it up and show you how it works. It's brand new. If I can get it open. Okay, so the way it works is it's got this little holder, and you've got multiple holes So if you want it to go around your faucet, you have a big faucet or maybe a small faucet. And then you just put your sponges in here. So whether it's in your kitchen sink, maybe it's in your bathtub. This way, it's got the holes so that your sponge can drip dry. And this is adjustable in order to go around any of your sinks or your tub. So I think that that is really handy. Let me put it back in the package so it stays brand new. Apparently I missed a message from Lisa. What are you going to do once you get monetized? Should we expect something different? Yes, when I get monetized, you can offer memberships. So offer memberships. That will be one of the big things that I do. That way people who are members can have their names in green in the chat. And we will also perhaps have some levels of memberships. So there will be perks and benefits and freebies. So we'll have to figure all of that out once I get monetized, Lisa. Also, I get paid for the commercials. That's the other thing. So, okay. So this is three. It's beautiful red header, and there is a place that it hangs from the top of your kitchen drawers. Then we have this thick sponge with a nice holder, nice and abrasive here for when you really need to scour. Also, we have this sponge holder so that your sponges can drip dry. Any interest? If not, we will clear it off then, and I'll put up some other choices. Let's see what other housewares we have. Okay, next I have got this great mold. Now you can use this for ice, and look how cool you will get these ice rounded balls. Or you can put other liquids in the I actually use wax melts. A lot of times when you burn a candle at the end, you just have extra wax. And do you want to throw that away? No. When it's just liquid, you can pour it into a mold and make yourself some little wax melts and then put it in a wax burner. So this will be one option. We're going to start these at the $2 price point. Next, I sold one of these last week. Let me open it up and show you what it is. Didn't realize I had two until later this week. This is to save the mess around your sink. So you put your little faucet in here, and then this gives you a place that you can put your soap. You can put your Brillo. You can put your sponges. Any of your cleaning implements, you have your hidden faucet. And then next, I have this really deluxe spoon. And you know what I like about this is most of the time spoons are not this big. So I love that you're not going to be spilling it out as much because look how much surface area there is. Also, I love that there's a spout on this side, and I love that there are holes to strain here. So maybe you're cooking up green beans or corn and you need to strain it out. Maybe you're cooking up pasta. So lots of things that you could strain from this side. You can just lift more in it because it's concave, and you've got the spout. So I think that's going to be super handy. So let's see if anybody is interested in any of these handy implements. Karen's also saying that those are good for juices in the summer. Absolutely. That would be great. Also, I've heard that sometimes when people have a little leftover coffee, they will pour the extra coffee and make those little balls. That way, if they're having an iced coffee, they can put it in their iced coffee, because if you put ice in your coffee, then it just waters it down. But if you're putting frozen coffee into your iced coffee, then it's not watering it down. But you could absolutely make like your own little popsicles in there. That would be cute. So, anybody interested in the faucet cover, the uh, orb mold, or this really amazing spoon ladle? Because if you make those canned vegetables, therefore, you've always got all this water. This way you can drain off the water before you serve the vegetables. Oh, hi, Kara. Welcome, welcome. So nice to see you, sweetheart. Okay, anybody interested? If not, we will clear these off. Okay, next, how about some fancy kitchen scissors? I've got two different types. I've got these black handled ones, and it says that these are 8.5 inches, that it's a stainless steel blade, and they're technically kitchen shears. I'm sorry, I called them mere scissors, but they are kitchen shears. I'm going to start these at $2. And Lisa says, I worked the past 4 nights, including tonight. Bless your heart. That sounds so tough. I've also got these that are a multi-function kitchen shear and sharp blades. Please be careful. So we'll see if anybody is interested in these kitchen shears. I'm looking for, feel free up while you're still watching. You'd hate to miss out on something just because you were too timid to let me know you'd like to see it while you were still watching. Looking for a $2 starting bid? Okay, any interest? Otherwise, we can clear this off and go to something else. We'll pass on this. Let me show you about this set. You've got two different spatulas, a red one and a yellow one, and you've got an entire set of measuring spoons. We're going to start this at $5. I've only got one of these, and it's a 9-piece set. And oh, oops, it must have been two spatulas because I see one is gone. My parents must have opened just this little bit up, used one. So it is an 8-piece set. Sorry about that. So it's actually two spatulas and then the 6 measuring cups. And it's in multi languages. It is high temp safe. So you can use these in up to 250 degrees Fahrenheit or 121 degrees Celsius. It's by a company called The Good Cook. So we'll see if anybody is interested in this 8-piece set. This would be excellent for somebody who is just starting to cook or a college student, somebody getting their first apartment. Since it comes with so much, it'd be like a great starter kit. Even great for somebody getting into baking. Oh, good night, Lisa. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for your purchases. Well, let me show you another option. We have this coat hanger. It's not put together yet. You put the little hanger part into this part. I can put it together if y'all just want to see it. But it is a great way to hang all of these coats on both sides. So a great way to organize your coat closet. So I'll put this as an option as well. So after all, it's Southern Belle's Cafe. So this is what the kitchen help could use. And this is what the person taking coats would use. How fun is that? Still pretending that we're operating a little cafe here just to keep up with the theme. Let's see if anybody is interested. I am starting to feel a headache coming on tonight. I don't know if it's just the weather or what. Maybe it's sinuses. Okay, I tell you what, let's do a price drop. If I take this down to $4, is anybody suddenly interested? Anybody interested at the $4 price point? Oh, wait just a minute. Paula, did you get the price drop? There we go. Okay, anybody interested at this $4 price point? If not, I'm not going to languish. I'm not going to take a long time. I'll wait just a minute and then we'll clear this off and get something else. When we reduce the price, it's just quick, 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 and then we clear it out. Okay, we'll clear it out then. How about some cutting boards? My parents were the kind of people that like to change out the cutting boards all the time. Either because they got discolored or they were worried about salmonella. So I've got cutting boards in lots of different colors. We're going to start these at $3. So I've got aqua. I've got lime green. I've got an apple green. Can you tell my mother loved greens? I've got a turquoise blue. I've got a tan, magenta, which looks kind of really got black. We'll see if any sealed cutting board. Any interest? Paula's in for 3. Thank you ever so much. Anybody want to go up to 4? These are all one and dones. I think they bought one in every color, but they didn't buy any duplicates. Looking for a $4 bid now for choice. Let's count this down to Paula. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. Sold to Paula. Paula, what color or colors do you pick? The choices from the door over are aqua, lime green, apple green, turquoise, beige, magenta, and black. The blue. Okay, let me get the turquoise. Here's the turquoise one. Lovely choice. Thank you so much, Paula. Anybody else for the remaining colors? I'll give just a minute for the lag. We'll have a last call on this, and we'll see if there's any other interest. Okay, we'll clear these off then. Okay, let me show you some of these massive, and I do mean massive, because here's the size of my hand. Here's the size of this spoon. It's huge. So if you need a way to drain your pasta, to drain your seafood, I've got these massive spoons. Let me see if I can get to stand up here. I probably can't. Let me see if I can get to stand up this way. There we go. So I've also got it in blue. So kind of like a spoon and a strainer in one. We're going to start these at $3. Also, do you have trouble opening jars? And if so, how do you know what size jar opener to get? Well, I've got this 4-in-1. So from the smallest little cap on like a water bottle or juice bottle, maybe it's the cap on some Lee & Perrins Worcestershire. So we've got a medium size, we've got large, and then we've got like pickle jar size. So $3 starting bid for either of these spoon strainers or the jar opener. So who needs a guy around when you have this jar opener? Or maybe you have the guy around and your guy's just at work, or your guy's asleep, or the guy's mowing the lawn. I wish I had somebody to mow my lawn. Oh, thank you. Okay, $3 for choice. I love home items that solve a problem. And these really solve a problem because usually it is so hard to hold the pot and hold the strainer when you're trying to drain pasta or seafood. And this is just the perfect answer. Oh, I'm sure KJ would say the same thing. KJ had some really funny lines earlier. We were just in stitches. I showed these really beautiful plates and which Amy bought. It was always asked to be on Battle of the Bell because it's a battle of wits, and he made a joke about being a half wit. I tell you, that man just keeps me in stitches, keeps us all in stitches. We'll have to get Jim to tell us some jokes. You did, and we missed you, but we are so glad you had a chance to have a movie night with your husband. Okay, any interest in these kitchen implements? If not, I'll show you a few more, and then we can look at some other stuff, or maybe we'll just call it a night since sales are a little slow tonight. You know, that middle of the month thing. Okay, next I've got this cute little whisk. Let me take this out. And just look at this. You know, you could whisk up some great eggs with this. It's got a nice, thick, sturdy handle. It really fits in your hand well. Let me put it back in its cover so it stays perfectly clean. So we're going to start this at $2. Also, who likes avocado? I've got this avocado cutter. It is so sharp. It comes with a blade cover. And then on this end, you cut it open. And then in this end, you cut it into these strips so that it has that pretty look like on the salads you get from the restaurants. I bet you could also use this to cut an egg in slices too, though, because I love how pretty those eggs look cut in slices like this on a chef salad. And then last but not least, let me show you these gorgeous spoons. These are golden. Imagine stirring your coffee with this, or imagine using this as your sugar spoon, or maybe you use them for ice. I've got one that is one type. I've got a quantity of two that is the rounded, and then I've got one that is the square. So great luxury. Let me put this here so you can see it better. So these are the options at the $2 price point. Oh, Karen, he should. And John too. John came by the auction. That's right. Shovel the sugar into your coffee. Or I've seen people do just the opposite. They will shovel the ice out of beverages just so it doesn't water them down. But a cool way to stir the coffee, especially if you're stirring all kinds of milk and creamer in there, good for tea as well. Oh, my allergies are just getting to me tonight. I know we normally have a 4 or 5 hour auction. Um, I'm thinking we might end it soon, but let me see if anybody else has things that they are still waiting to see or waiting to bid on. So we have so few people watching, we might just end it early if that's okay with Karen. Anything else anybody wants to see or bid on? Well, let's clear this off and see what else we have that we haven't done yet. This theme was super fun, but I think it works better when y'all pick the themes. That way, there are things that y'all want to bid on. Oh, I will show you this. I think this is so cute. This looks like a teapot, and it's a tea infuser. So when you drop your tea ball in, why not have a tea ball that's shaped like a teapot? Then it's got the little chain that you hang on the outside so you can fish it out. We're going to start this at $5. I just can't believe they even make a tea ball infuser that literally looks like a teapot. Or maybe it's a kettle. I don't know the difference in a teapot and a kettle. Oops. Dropsy. See if I can turn it the right way so y'all can see it. We'll see if there are any tea drinkers. Okay, Paula's in for 5. And this is golden and gorgeous, by the way. I don't know where you would ever see anything like this. Mother must have specially ordered it. That's all I can think. And you'll see here's all the holes where the water comes in and the tea flavors the water, steeping it and infusing it with those delicious flavors. Well, we'll count this down to Paula. Going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold to Paula. And this is a great note to end the auction on. Um, I'm roll on and joins for 11 p.m.